Let's say we want to add a new plugin into the plugin workspace here. We can run npm run add. We're going to add the actual brightness plugin here. And this is going to configure the whole workspace for a new package. This configures everything from the demo. In every single demo that's in the workspace, we can see it automatically added the package to the Angular demo. It automatically annotated the routing. We can see it also added to the vanilla demo. It annotated the index here, and it added an actual demo view. It also configured the workspace, added the package harness for it, annotated the README to actually include mention of that new package, and it also created a shared structure that you can share demo code between all of the demo flavors, so you're not having to rewrite demo code throughout all of these. Also annotated the npm interactive display for that new package and annotated the workspace JSON for its configuration. So let's actually take a look at porting that existing plugin code in to this new package harness. So there's our brightness. Here's the actual brightness code. We just take the Android code, we copy it, we replace all, paste it in. The common file, we're going to take that and also drop into common, and then we'll take the iOS code and we'll copy it in iOS. Now we're just going to update the paths, make sure this uses common, and we'll make sure this one does the same for common. We'll also update for the NativeScript 7 paths here. So this is going to be core. This is actually coming off frame. This is going to be topmost. And this right here is just going to be application. And let's just replace these two. And we'll remove that there. We'll put a declare on org right here. And let's see, what else do we got here? This is good. Let's bring over the index as well. So we'll just use the actual index here. The package itself, we'll just make sure we keep the current version and the description right here. And since we are bringing this in scoped, we'll make sure that this is a major version here. So this will be for ES 2017. And then let's see what else we got. That is the majority of at least the source TypeScript. Now the other thing we want to do is make sure that we bring in the platforms as well. So we can bring that in here. The platforms itself includes a reference to this jar for Android. So we're going to bring this whole folder over. And the scripts we don't need. And then the source native, we can actually house the native source right inside the package here. So we'll make sure that's intact. And let's go ahead and try to build. Let's go ahead and do npm start. And if you remember when we added the package, it added it to the interactive display. And we can see it right down here. We can just type it brightness build. Let's go ahead and run a build. And we can see it's actually built and ready to publish now. Puts it in dist packages, and there's brightness all ready to publish and compiled ES 2017. Now let's try to demo the code. So we can actually look right here in the vanilla demo and just see the demo source here. And we can either add that directly to the demo source here, but we don't want to rewrite the code across all these demo targets. So you can actually drop it in tools. There's a reusable structure for the demos here, and it's automatically annotated when you add any package. So we can go right here. We can take the guts of this whole model, and we can just basically copy and paste it right inside here. And we can see it uses the brightness symbol from the package, so we'll just bring that in. It's automatically annotated there for us from when we added the package. And we'll just bring in a couple of these symbols that were being used here. And with this in place, it's actually already propagating this up to our demo. The only thing we want now is just the view. So we can take the guts here. We'll just grab the actual stuff that was demoing the bindings. And we'll find our actual demo for brightness, which was automatically added when we added the package. And we can add the code just right inside here. And with that, if you actually look, this is extending our shared demo shared brightness that was automatically added. We don't even need to use the symbols here because this is shared code across all of our demos. And we should just be able to run this. So we'll just go back to npm start, and we'll do the demo, the vanilla one. We'll just run it on iOS. And we can see that it's alongside all the other demos for the packages that we have in the workspace. And here's our demo bound up. And of course, screen brightness only works on a real device, but the same bindings work coming through shared code that can be used against the other demo flavors. Lastly, if you want all this stuff out of your way and you just want to zone in on brightness right there, go back to npm start, you can go to focus, and we'll just focus right on the brightness here. Now this does a little bit more than focusing the workspace, because it actually additionally focuses all the demos. So we can see this outputs that it's focusing the workspace on the brightness package, and then it also adjusted all the demos. So if we look at the code here, we can actually see the package for Angular stripped all the other packages out and only includes brightness. Same deal with the demo for vanilla, isolated to just brightness. The view demo also isolated. It also isolates code, turns code off when you're only focusing on one. And so now you can run that demo against just brightness. And so now when we run the demo, all we have is actually brightness. And so we can just totally zone in on this one package. Our ID is lightweight. It is easy to move through the code, and our actual demos, and not just one flavor, all flavors are now isolated on brightness where you can easily move through them and work on one package.